Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video we will study case study number 2. One day a lady called me and told me that she is pregnant for 5.5 months or so, and she was afraid of that what would happen while delivery. So she wanted to ask me whether the delivery would be a normal or Cesarean. The date and time of judgment was 28th May 2012. The time was 23:46 hours and place was Ludhiana. The KP number which she provided from 1 to 249 was 149. Now let us see the rule for this kind of query. First child is denoted by fifth cusp, and second child is denoted by seventh cusp, which is counted third from fifth, because third denotes the siblings. So here is the KP rule for normal delivery. If cuspal sublord of the fifth house is a natural good planet like Moon, Venus, Jupiter or Mercury, and this sublord is not having any kind of relation with Mars or not signifying 8th house, then the delivery will be surely a normal delivery. But if the cuspal sublord of 5th house is anyhow related or posited with Mars, having any kind of relation with Mars or itself Mars, and or signifying 8th house, then the delivery will be surely a Caesarean delivery. Now let us see how this rule applies on a chart. So here is the KP chart, KP Prashna chart in front of you. The date and time of the casting was 28th May 2012, 23:46 hours. Place is Ludhiana. Here you can see the place is Chetan. This is my name. I have further observed and further calculated the exact place of my sitting. This is the exact place of my office, which I have calculated through Google Maps. So you can also do that for exact timing, for exact predictions. So now let us, the first and foremost thing to do before proceeding is to check the genuineness of the query. So Moon is the mind which reflects the genuineness of the query. Here Moon is in star and sub of Ketu and Mercury respectively. So let us see what moon is exactly telling us. Here you can see moon is in 10th house, conjoined with Mars, and honor of 9th house. Further, moon is in sub of Ketu. Here you can see the Ketu is posited in 7th house, which is the house of second child. Also, the sublord Mercury is placed in 7th house, which is also again the house of second child. Ketu, we can see here Ketu is in sign of Venus, and let us see what Venus reflects. Venus is again in 7th house, again the house of second child. So this is enough information. This is a quite enough to check the genuineness of the query. Hence, the query is 100% genuine. Now let us see as I have told you in KP rule, for first child we have to check the 5th cusp sublord, but because it is the matter of a second child, so second child is denoted by 7th cusp. So now we will have to check the 7th cusp sublord. Here you can see the 7th cusp sublord is Saturn. Saturn is a retro star. Saturn is retrograde, which means delay. Saturn itself is a kind of slow moving planet, which gives delay, which gives fear, worry. Now let us see further what is Saturn trying to explain in this chart. We can see Saturn is placed in 11th house. So this is a positive sign because 11th house is the house of fulfillment of desires. Further, we can see Saturn is the owner of 3rd and 4th. Which have no role to play in this kind of query. So it is quite enough that Saturn is placed in 11th house, the house of success. Further, Saturn is in star of Mars. Now here comes the Mars in picture. Saturn itself is a natural malefic planet, natural bad planet. Further, it is in the star of Mars. Now here you can see Mars. What Mars is trying to tell? Mars is in 10th house, honor of 6th house, which is counted 12th from 7th, and honor of 1st house, the querent's self house. Further, we can see Saturn is in sub of own. The whole cycle will repeat again itself. Now, as we have seen that the 7th cuspal sublord is natural malefic planet, which is Saturn, and further Saturn is posited in star of Mars, which is again a natural malefic. But one thing I would like to bring in your notice, that Saturn is posited in 11th, which is house of success, which is house of fulfillment of desires. And here you can see the Saturn is aspected by Jupiter. See, Jupiter is here in 7th bhava, exactly in bhav chalit it is in 6th house, but in normal horoscope it is in 7th. And Jupiter's aspecting Saturn with his 5th special aspect. Here we can count the Jupiter is here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here Saturn is aspected by Jupiter, which is a natural benefic, a good planet, and Jupiter is karka for childbirth. So here Saturn is having two benefic points. So what I told this lady, what I explained this lady, that yes, you will definitely have a Caesarean, there is no point of normal delivery, so you will definitely have a Caesarean delivery, and it could be create some complications also. It could create some complications, because what I am seeing in the chart, that the both malefic and benefics are there supporting the required matter. But finally everything will be okay and you will have a baby. So this was my answer to that lady, because she didn't want to know anything further. She didn't ask me when would it happen. So as a good astrologer, we should not open, or we should not try to tell what is not asked. The question was very simple, that whether I should have a normal or Caesarean delivery. So I told that lady only this much. On 20th September 2012 in the evening, her husband called me up and he congratulated me that his wife has delivered a baby girl, and the delivery was a Caesarean delivery. He further also told me that a complication was also there, because the baby has passed the stool in the womb, So doctors have to do Caesarean immediate, but now the mother and the baby both are safe and secure. So next day his husband reached my office with a thanksgiving, and that's it. I humbly thankful to my gurus, to Almighty, to God, that He makes me capable to show the right path to the needy persons. Thanks. Goodbye. Good luck.